The reason why your spinal hygiene, your spinal health is so important is because it has a very important job, and that job is to protect your nerve system. And that's important because your nerve system controls and coordinates every single cell and every function of every single cell in your body. And it adapts it to one thing: stress. And stress comes in three forms: emotional, physical, and chemical. And this is the missing key for most people, why they don't achieve health, even though they got this great workout plan or this great diet, or they meditate every day, and they're still not getting their health to the level that they know it can go to. And the reason is because they're not concerned themselves with the function of the nerve system. And the nerve system is important because it reigns supreme. It controls every other system in your body. It controls how you will respond to that meditation, how you'll respond to working out and using your body, and what kind of food that you'll digest, what food is food to you and what is poison. It controls all that. In Gray's Anatomy, you can check it for yourself. It will state the function of the nerve system is to control and coordinate the function of every single cell in your body and adapt it to stress. When that is flowing at 100%, you're in balance, and we call it homeostasis. And homeostasis means health. And when you're outside of homeostasis, you'll eventually get symptoms, and symptoms will eventually be so prominent that you can't ignore them, and then you'll say, well, I'm sick. And then you group symptoms together, and then you can give it a name. That doesn't help you at all. There's not a drug you can take or operation that you can have from the outside in to your body that's going to improve your body's ability to adapt to stress or to be healthy. All it can do is cover up the symptoms. Problem is, the symptoms aren't the cause. And so that's like the red light coming on in your car and saying your oil is low. Well, just put a piece of tape over the light if the light is the problem. That's what people do with their bodies. When you take a drug or you do surgery, it's just to cover up the cause, but it doesn't correct the cause. That's what chiropractors do. We correct the cause of the disease. And the cause is anything that causes imbalance in your nerve system, because your nerve system controls and coordinates the function of your body and maintains homeostasis, unless the stresses placed upon it are so great that it can't adapt. The way that the spine affects the nerve system is that it protects the nerve system. It protects the communication, the information, the life force that comes from your brain to your body. And information about how your body's functioning goes back up through the nerve system, through the spinal cord, back up to the brain. And if the spine is not moving, it interferes with that communication, and it interferes with the flow of life, the flow of life force, because your life, the life force comes from your brain down through your spinal cord to the rest of your body. Okay, when the spine is out of alignment or subluxated, what happens is that you turn off what are called proprioceptors. And proprioceptors are a vital kinetic nutrient for your brain to function healthy, to function normally. And when your spine isn't moving, it turns those off, and it starts turning on what are called nociceptors, which are fight or flight signals to the brain. When your nociceptors are activated, that's meant to save your life for a short period of time. And if a lot of them are activated, then you go into a full-on fight or flight response. But the first thing that happens, it's very insidious. You don't necessarily notice it. If you get some nociceptors get turned on and your heart rate goes up, for example, you're not going to go all of a sudden, okay, now my average heart rate is 100 beats per minute. You're not going to really notice that. This is why, second leading cause of death in this country is heart disease. Third is cancer. For both those, it's like a person could be not miss a day of work in 30 years, and then they go to get the mail on Monday morning and they drop dead, heart attack, and die. That's their first symptom that they have cardiovascular disease. So symptoms are a very poor way of judging whether or not you're healthy. The primary way of knowing is your function and your functional adaptability to one thing, stress. And stress comes in three forms, and they're all choices. You choose what you eat, what you think, and what you physically do with your body. And so that's the great thing. All people really need to do is be taught what is a wellness or healthy lifestyle, how to emotionally balance themselves, how to eat correctly, and there's a lot of misinformation out there, and how to develop a workout plan, a fitness plan for themselves.